Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is round 3. Justino here, of course. And I got my friends Hector and Omar playing against each other. We got two decks that have had some much needed support coming in Hypernova. Hector with Kashtira on the left, and then Omar on the right playing Labrynth. So we will get to see, I don't want to call them both Titan decks, but definitely both meta contenders in the format. So we're gonna go ahead and see Labrynth start here. I think that's just regular welcome Labrynth that he adds off of the duality. The art of it doesn't look like big welcome. But we see Labby just set 3 and pass the turn here. I think I know just about every single card. At least I hope so. Kashtira is gonna go ahead and lead with the planet. I'm just gonna call it planet instead of like Wraith Soth or whatever. Planet is going to go ahead and search out a copy of Arise Heart. Okay, I probably know every card except for Arise Heart. I know Arise Heart's like if you control a Kashtira Exceed, you can like special summon him, and then he becomes a level 7 or something. We see Kashtira special summon Unicorn, and then let's see if there's anything on resolution of the summon. I think that's Welcome Labrynth. I'm going to go ahead and activate the Welcome Lab, and Welcome Lab is going to go ahead and special summon possibly a copy of Ariana here. Yep, gonna go ahead and summon Ariana. I think I'm getting pretty good at the Labby names. And then Ariana effect trigger is gonna go ahead and add the Lady Labrynth to the hand. And then maybe on resolution effect to summon. No effect to summon. I think he's chaining the effect to summon here to the effect of Unicorn. Yeah, Unicorn effect to look at extra deck, and then chain Lady Lab to summon herself. So we'll see what he chooses to banish here. Mostly everything is like gonna go ahead and banish Baguska. Mostly everything I think is like Extrav or Prosp fodder, whatever version your deck is probably playing. But you probably have other things like maybe like a Nadir Servant Engine, which is why you see like Garura and shit. He's gonna go ahead and declare open game state. Kashtira gonna go ahead and declare the effect of Unicorn here. Unicorn is gonna go ahead and add a spell card. I guess here. Previously you can only add Birth, but he's actually gonna go ahead and add Theosis here. Pretty interesting. I feel like, well, it depends on your hand, right? Because this gets you a different Kashtira monster, but it does require you to already have a Kashtira on board. On resolution of that, we see Labrynth go ahead and activate Compulse targeting the Unicorn, and then chain Lady to the Compulse, and then he's chaining, I think, Cuckoo Clock. What do you have to discard? But he's gonna go ahead and set D barrier. I don't think he's chaining Cuckoo Clock. Maybe he is. I think he is. Yeah. Chain Cuckoo Clock, which I think would allow him to activate a set trap card this turn. And then the lady was gonna set D barrier, and then on res is gonna go ahead and activate the D barrier, declare Xyz. I think that's what he's doing here. So we see Theosis get activated here, summoning out a copy of Fenrir by targeting the Unicorn. Where did Ariana go? Did he compulse? Oh, he compulsed his own Ariana. I think that's what he did. I don't actually know. We see Fenrir get activated here. My apologies. I mean, if you saw what he did, then you saw what happened. But my bad. I was looking elsewhere. Fenrir effect. You add a copy of the Scareclaw Kashtira, and then I remember the funny thing is like even when you debury Kashtira, it's still just like annoying that every single monster on the board like does something. Like I remember before Hypernova support, I was always like happy playing against a Kashtira player that would overlay for Shangri-La. I'm like, yes, please get rid of both your monsters. We see talents get activated here. I think he's declaring the effect you draw 2 cards. Draws into Book of Eclipse and Imperm. So no extra extenders. But he does have the Arise Heart still, and he does have the Scareclaw one. But notably cannot Exceed summon, and he is Exceed locked as well. So he's going to go ahead and activate the effect of Scareclaw Kashtira to summon itself, banishing the Theosis. Theosis has an effect, but I think it's only if you have like a Kashtira Exceed monster, I believe. Let me just go ahead and look it up. I think he's going... No, I don't think... Maybe he's not going battle phase yet. Yeah, Theosis does have an effect when it gets banished. He's gonna go battle phase here. He's gonna go ahead and declare Fenrir into Lady? Is it what does Scareclaw Kashtira do? I know it can do attack and defense. Holy shit! Wait, Scareclaw Kashtira is cracked. What the fuck? Scareclaw Kashtira, if your Kashtira or Scareclaw monster battles an opposed monster, that opponent's monster's effects are negated until the end of this turn. What the fuck? That's insane, because that allowed Fenrir to actually target to banish the Lady Lab, even though our lab player had a set card. That's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Oh, good thing they caught that. We see Kashtira activate Prosp, but notably they remember that he drew off of the talent, so you cannot activate Prosp. Gonna go ahead and set 2 back row and pass the turn. Wow! Holy shit! Wait, Scareclaw Kashtira is crazy. We're gonna go ahead and see turn pass over to Lab. Lab is gonna go ahead and lead with Extrav. I'm gonna go ahead and banish 6 cards. That is gonna go ahead and resolve. We're gonna go ahead and see him draw 2 here. I think he draws it to Imperm and another D barrier is what it looked like. I don't exactly know. Don't have to worry about the effect of Planet to pop. I know what that card does now. The effect of pop isn't super crazy. But in my opinion, it kind of works similarly in a way where Ishizu Tier would have to, like, sometimes you'd have to shuffle, like, preemptively in order to pop. You know what I mean? Like, you'd have to, like, assume, like, the next play, and then you'd have to do it ahead of time because of a new chain. We see a Sphere Mode get dropped here, tributing over all 3 Kashtira monsters on his opponent's board. That's kind of nice. I got Sphere Moded by this player fucking round 1, like both games. Feels bad. Set 2 back row and pass the turn. Unfortunately, no other follow-up. Notably, Sphere Mode's kind of cool just because he can't special summon any Kashtira monsters because he does control a monster now. Kind of sick. I think that's kind of a cool thing that can happen now where, you know, players are giving each other Iblis or even decks that give your opponent a token. You can Lava Golem. Like, it just kind of like neutralizes stuff like that. And then if you get rid of a card like Kashtira Birth, it makes it so that they can't just like normal summon a level 7. Prosp is going to get activated, banishing 6, revealing Eclipse, Birth, Arise Heart, Ash, and like a couple other cards, another Prosp. Definitely gonna go ahead and grab the Birth here. Birth is crazy. You're gonna go ahead and activate Kashtira Birth. If there's not a response, it's kind of nuts. Birth is gonna go ahead and special summon a copy of Unicorn here. Let's see if there's anything on Res. We know that there's another. That's Big Welcome Labrynth. Gonna go ahead and activate Big Welcome Labrynth in order to special summon a copy of Lady, and then it's gonna go ahead and bounce the Lady back to the hand here, and then he's gonna go ahead and chain. I don't know if it chains or it's like a new chain, but Welcome Labrynth in order to reset itself because a monster did leave the field by like normal trap effect. That's actually sick. I never understood the synergy and what made Big Welcome even crazier, but that's kind of cool that it works like that. So he's going to go ahead and reset the Welcome Lab. And then let's see if on Resolution, effective Lady Lab to go and special summon herself. And then if there's anything else on Resolution, going to go ahead and activate Terrors of the Overroot. In order to, I think he's targeting Unicorn. And then he's going to go ahead and send the Unicorn to the grave and then set the Prosp. I think it might have just been better to activate that on the Kashtira Birth, but I don't know. Lady Lab is going to go ahead and get chained to the Overroot, by the way. I don't know if you forgot or they just like did it a little after, but he's going to go ahead and set a copy of Dogmatica Punishment here. So, not sure. I don't think our Kashtira player has much he can do here. We know that there's like an Imperm set and now the Prosp, and I think that's really about it. So, oh yeah, you should have got rid of Birth. He should have got rid of Birth on Res. I totally forgot he had a Fenrir in hand, or I didn't catch it. But he's just gonna go ahead and normal summon Fenrir here, because of the effect of Birth. You cannot unfold. Dude, why'd they print big welcome Labrynth like that? You can only use one of this card's effects per turn. That's so lame, bro. Like, why did it even have that, like, line of text on the card? Like, only one effect? Why are you printing other cards that say you can use each effect? It's crazy. Fender is going to go ahead and search out a copy of, the Kashtira monster. Dude, like, look, he still has 5 cards in hand, bro. This deck's wild. Tier Cash effect, to special summon itself by banishing the Scareclaw Kashtira here. And then, I don't know if he's triggering the effect of, Scareclaw Kashtira. But, oh, it is. So, affect the Scareclaw Kashtira to mill 3, and then D-Bear is going to go ahead and get chained, declaring Xyz, of course. And then his mills are just like double Book of Eclipse and Ash. He's going to go ahead and activate the effect of Kashtira Arise Heart here in order to special summon itself by banishing a Kashtira card from the deck. I think that's what he does. Oh no, that's its on summon effect. He's gonna go ahead and banish Theosis. Holy shit, that's cracked. Effect of Theosis, targeting to add back the Scareclaw Kashtira. Effect of Scareclaw Kashtira by banishing Unicorn to summon itself, and then he's just gonna be able to swing into the lab and clear it with Fenrir, bro. That's fucking cracked. I hope none of that was like too confusing, and if it is, sorry. This is the first time I'm commentating like full power Kashtira. We'll get used to it. If there's any misplays, of course. This is literally the first tournament of the new format. So, I mean, if there's any misplays or misunderstandings of rulings or cards, like, come on. Like, let's relax a little bit. We see Lab opt to go first. Extra, Banish 6 is going to go in and get hit by Ash Blossom. Normal summon Ariana. Ariana is going to go ahead and search out a copy of... What do you grab? Big Welcome or regular Welcome here? Maybe regular Welcome, eh? Yeah, search out regular Welcome Labrynth. Because then, like, Big Welcome Labrynth is what would allow Welcome Labrynth to reset itself from the graveyard. So you kind of have that, like, follow-up. It's kind of cool. Dude, I've mentioned it in previous videos. Like, honestly, if this deck wasn't so fucking expensive, I might give it a shot. But the fact that, like, it's so pricey, like, it's annoying. Should have picked it up on release, huh? Fuck. I pulled a Welcome Lab and an Ariana, but I fucking sold them on the spot. Sheesh, when they were like $10. Oh man. Pass turn to Kashtira. Kashtira has what? Prosp, Talents, Birth. I think another Unicorn. Yeah, Unicorn again. Gonna go ahead and special summon Unicorn. Declare the effect of Unicorn, and then Unicorn is gonna go ahead and search out maybe Theosis because he already has Birth in hand. Yep. Gonna go ahead and search out a copy of Kashtira Theosis. Also, I'm recording this by the end of YCS Vegas. I ended up doing like a draft duel over that weekend instead of attending the YCS. Had a lot of fun doing draft, and to anyone who went out to the YCS, hopefully you had a good time. It looked fun. It looked like a lot of fucking rogue decks were popping off, which is actually like really, really cool. But you know, everyone's still trying to understand the format and stuff, so. We see Kashtira Theosis summon out a copy of Fenrir by targeting the Unicorn. D-Bear is going to go ahead and get activated, declaring Xyz. And then Fenrir effect, going to go ahead and add a copy of Scareclaw Kashtira. Dude, like, what's crazy here is we're not even going to get to see a lot of zone locking done just because D-Berry has just been active the entire time. Like last game, D-Berry was active twice. And then this game, we see D-Berry get activated here as well. So you're not really going to see any Shanger era, you know, zone locking unfun. You're just going to see just summon level 7 beats. We see Planet get activated here to add a copy of Arise Heart to the hand. And then we're going to see him activate the effect of Arise Heart. Does it activate? It does activate. To special summon Arise Heart. And then declare his on summon effect to go ahead and I think banish this copy of Kashtira from the deck. I believe so. Because otherwise I wouldn't know like how it's damn. He's reading that card. So Tier Cash is gonna go ahead and get banished here. What? 8? Okay. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and get banished here. And then I think he's just going to... He's triggering the effect to banish something face down. Fuck. I didn't see. Something off the top. I Oh, banish the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck face down. I didn't catch that earlier, but it happened earlier as well. We see Kashtira Birth get activated here. It's going to go ahead and special summon the tier cash. And then Kashtira effect to mill 3 cards. Doesn't really hit anything. He hits like Judgment, Lava Golem, and then another spell card. I didn't quite see what it was. And then I think he could just probably go Battle Phase here. And then just... That's a shit ton of damage. Can't overlay just because you are under D-Barrier. I think they were just having some conversation about that. I think he is trying to enter Battle Phase here, though. I think so. I think that's what our Labrynth player is thinking on here. This is like a lot of damage. Yep, they are in Battle Phase. Fenrir declare an attack into Ariana. Fenrir effect to go ahead and target to banish the Ariana. And then Fenrir is going to go ahead and redeclare direct. And then Lady Lab is going to go ahead and chain her effect in order to special summon herself. And then we see Unicorn on resolution of that. Activate its effect to go ahead and look at our opponent's extra deck. Maybe banish this copy of Baguska. Yep, going to go ahead and banish a copy of Baguska face down. So he had the lady to protect. Otherwise, he might have been dead. Like, no cap. These Kashtira monsters are fucking massive, bro. I think it would have been over 8,000. Because definitely the level 7s have over 2k attack. And then the Rise Heart has 1,500. So, yeah, no, that would have been enough. That would have been game if it wasn't for the lady. He might live to see another turn here. We're going to go ahead and see Prosperity get activated now in main phase 2. Looking to banish 6 cards here. I wonder... Oh my god. I was like, I wonder why he plays Baron, but... and Chengying, I see it. Because he's playing Ash. I was on Ash at this locals too. I was like, bro, motherfuckers are going to be on Branded. I'm playing Ash. He's going to go ahead and add Ash off of the pros. Kind of nice. But yeah, I was like, I'm playing Ash for sure, bro. Like, I'm going to Ash Branded Fusions today, but I've never played against Branded. But I see why he plays him. Because he can just go like normal summon. Like, if he gets D-Barrier on like a special summon, Fenrir, and has like nothing, like normal summon Ash, make Baron, make Chengying. It's kind of funny. Kashtira's gonna get in pass turn, and then we're gonna go to see Labby draw a card, and then he's gonna think about how to maneuver this game state. We see him go main phase 1. We're gonna switch the lady into attack. I think she has 3k attack, 3k attack, 29 defense, and then he's gonna get a clear 1 body, and this is where like I think Birth is like an absurd card, and it's why I think in game 1, on activation of Birth, I do think he should have Terrace from the Overrooted the Kashtira Birth, because Birth gets you so much. Like Birth letting you... Oh shit! Another Sphere mode! Oh, Sphere mode and Unicorn, Fenrir, and the tier cash, bro. He always has it. Like, he just always has Sphere mode. I remember I played against him, and then game 2 I went first, and I was like, I can play around Sphere mode right now, and I was like, what, like, but do you have it again? And I was like, I'm gonna just put you on it, and sure enough, he did. And I was just sitting there like, fuck me, I guess. Like, I got Sphere moded twice. I don't miss that card at all. Lab is gonna go ahead and I think set a backer on the middle column, and then pass the turn here. And then this is where Birth can be kind of crazy. Effective Birth here to go ahead and special summon a copy of Unicorn. Anything on res? Oh, dude, this is big. Welcome, Labrynth. Okay. Because Unicorn's just going to get in... it's going to go ahead and get hit by the Ash. Oh, we see Big Welcome get chained here. Oh, shit. Big Welcome is going to go ahead and get chained. Big Welcome is going to go ahead and summon out... Do people still play Lovely? Oh, and then Lady is going to go ahead and chain to the Big Welcome. So Lady's going to go ahead and set the Daruma Cannon face down. And then Big Welcome is going to go ahead and summon out a copy of Ariana. I don't think Labrynth decks play the Lovely Labrynth anymore. And then Big Welcome is also going to go ahead and bounce the Lady back to the hand here. And then I think it's going to be Chainlink 1 Unicorn to look at extra deck. Chainlink 2 Ariana to add the Cuckoo Clock to the hand. And then he's gonna go ahead and I didn't see what card got banished. But we see him. Oh, are they resolving something? Oh fuck! The banished card was right there. No, I didn't see it. I think he's activating the effect of Cuckoo Clock on resolution, which would basically just. Oh no. He just wanted to see what he added. Okay. So effective unicorn here. It's gonna go ahead and search out. I think a copy of Theosis. Yep. Cracked, bro. Birth is really good. Like sphere mode, or like putting a monster on opponent's board is crazy, but if they have birth or access to birth, like it's kind of because they can just summon for free and then normal summon. Theosis effect targeting the unicorn. I don't think it targets, but gonna go ahead and source out a copy of Fenrir. Declare the effect of Fenrir now. Fenrir will go ahead and search out a copy of unicorn. Okay. I think the pure cache builds, you definitely don't play multiples maybe of like the tier cache or like the scare claw cache. Definitely maxing on unicorn and Fenrir. I don't know much about the deck, but I feel like other than that, you just play like non-engine stuff. Like you definitely play at least a copy of the other cache monsters, but I don't know how many. There is no D barrier, so we might see some Xseeds happening here. We'll get to see some of those cards hitting the board, which will actually be kind of cool. Our lab player does have Cuckoo Clock and Daruma Cannon set as well. We see Tactics get activated here. I don't know if he's activating the effect to look at hand, but we see Cuckoo Clock get chained, and then he's gonna go ahead and chain Lady. I think he did chain it to look at. I think he did activate to look at hand. So Chainlink 1 talents to look at hand, Chainlink 2 Cuckoo Clock, Chainlink 3 Lady to summon herself. Just force out your all of your opponent's cards in hand. So now you should know every single interruption that you're going to be playing around. No D barrier. So we might get to see something get overlaid. I think this is an open game state. He's going to go ahead and activate Daruma Cannon, which is going to Book of Moon everything on the board. And then if there's any monsters that remain face up on the field, they just get sent to the graveyard. He's going to go ahead and normal summon a copy of Unicorn here due to birth. And then he's going to go ahead and special summon a copy. He's going to go ahead and activate Scareclaw Kashtira by banishing the tier cache. And then he's going to go ahead and overlay the 2 cache monsters into a copy of Shangri-Ira. The very first one of this match. Crazy. Very, very first one. Shangri-Ira is, of course, the card that does the zone locking. Oh, that card went flying. And then effect of a Rise Heart to go ahead and special summon itself. And then on summon effect to banish Kashtira Big Bang. Big Bang also has a banish effect where it's like you could target a Kashtira Xe monster you control and add like one of the materials that's attached to it back to your hand. But I don't know if he's activating it. We'll see. We see Ira get activated. I think Big Bang Chainlink 1 to add a material back, and then Shangri-Ira Chainlink 2 targeting the middle column to go ahead and add the unicorn back to hand and then special summon it. It's kind of funky that our lab player uses like a black sleeve when he's using black sleeves to cover his zones, but it's fine. It's fine. You can see it. It's sideways, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and see our opponent, or not our opponent, but our Kashtira player slap a Rise Heart on top of the Rise Heart on top of the Rise Heart. I think I've been calling Rise Heart a Rise Heart, so sorry for that confusion there. But I think he's just gonna go ahead and pass turn, and then what is he? What's getting banished here? I'm a little confused with oh, he's activating Big Welcome here to bounce to summon and then bounce the Ariana back to hand. Yeah, and then I think he's activating the effect of a Rise Heart because a card got banished to attach a material to it. And then he's going to go ahead and normal summon the Ariana again. And then add Lady to the hand. Unicorn's going to get activated, banishing Entis. Shangri-La is going to get activated, and a Rise Heart to lock a zone and then add another material. And then Lady is going to get activated to summon herself. Sorry, I don't know the chain. I don't know the chain anymore. But we see a Rise Heart get activated now, detaching 3 to banish the set card closest to our Labby player's deck face down. Holy fuck, dude. And then since the card got banished face down, Shangri-La effect to lock a zone, and then affect the planet to pop the other back row, and our lab player's just gonna get scooped up. Okay, we got it. It wasn't that confusing. There was just a lot happening there, but we got it. I think it made a lot of sense how everything was resolving. I just wasn't saying Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3, whatever Chainlink it was. But yeah, I think that was legible, not legible, but understandable, you know? Yeah, I mean, either way, I think it's really cool that I got to showcase both of these decks. I'm glad I got to showcase full power Kashtira after its new support. Obviously, the first locals, so everyone is going to go ahead and be more prepared and going to understand their decks a lot better by next time. And then we get to see Labby with the new support, so that's pretty cool. Thank you so much for all the support lately, guys. I appreciate it. This is the final round for this week. And then our local is going to try to push for 4 rounds again. So hopefully we can get that started again soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, guys. See ya.